Hey there, Rachel Cook here, founder of The Yogipreneur and creator of The Yogipreneur's Guide to Conscious Business Design, with a quick Mindful Marketing Monday. So what I wanted to talk about today was the importance of failure. This is something that many of us run from. We don't want to fail. We don't want to screw up. We don't want to make any mistakes. And what tends to happen as a result of running away from failure is that we never really try. We never really put ourselves out there, and we never really give it our all. And the thing about that is when we do that, when we kind of half-ass it, when we don't really put ourselves out there and we don't give it our fullest, then we are giving ourselves a really great excuse, because when we do fail, then we can just say, well, I didn't really try that hard. Why are you selling yourself short? Why are you giving yourself this easy out? What tends to happen if you do this is your entire life becomes a series of half-assing your greatest work. And what happens as an entrepreneur when you only barely do anything, when you do the bare minimum, instead of really giving it your all, you will never experience the abundance that could come to you. You will never experience the clients who adore working with you, because they know that you are not really giving it your full passion. You are not giving it your best. So here's the paradigm shift that I want for you. This is something that has taken a lot to get to for myself and for many, many people that I've worked with. And that is to embrace failure. To know that you only learn when you make a mistake, when you F it up. That's where the learning comes. And that's where you can make those drastic steps forward. And they're not just little tiny baby steps that you make when you try to avoid failure and you just do the bare minimum. They're leaps forward. And that is where you need to be if you want your business to make drastic steps forward. You need to start embracing failure. So I have a motto for myself, and that's fail hard and fail fast. Okay, it sounds a little intense, and it definitely can be, but I give it my all every single time. And I would rather fail so hard that it is like a flaming, holy crap, I can't believe how bad that went. Because then I can learn from it, and then I can really see what worked and what didn't work. And when you fail fast, that means you're getting right back up. You're getting right back on that horse, and you go after it again. You take time to reflect and you take time to look at it, but you don't beat yourself up. Because when you beat yourself up over every single failure, then you start playing small. And if you start playing small, you can't make your biggest contribution. You can't serve people from the core of yourself, of your divine gifts. And you have so much to offer this world. You have such an amazing contribution to make. And you can only make it if you are willing to fail hard and to fail fast. If you're only willing to put your passion out there in such a huge way that if it's rejected, if people say they hate it, if it just doesn't work, it's the only way you're going to learn. And who really taught this to me more than anybody were my kids. So my twins, Alexander and Juliana, are 20 months old right now. And if you've ever seen a baby learn how to do something, they fall a lot. It is how we learn. It's how humans learn. We have to fall. We have to get hurt. And it's interesting as a parent because we don't want our children to get hurt, right? We want to protect them. And I see a lot of parents go through this where it hurts us so much to watch them get hurt. So we hold them close and we try to protect them, and we try to avoid them from falling down and all of this. But the truth is, the more they fall, the faster they learn how to walk. The more they hurt themselves, the faster they learn that that's what hurts. And then they correct, and then they learn from their mistakes. And they are amazing. They're so resilient. A baby will fall down, whack his head on the floor, and 2 seconds later he's up trying it again. And that's because it's just natural for us that we know, okay, that didn't work. I better change course. Let's try this again. That is what you have to do to be successful as an entrepreneur. If instead, when you fall, you sit there sobbing and sucking your thumb, you're never going to learn how to walk. And if you can't learn how to walk, you're not going to learn how to run. And if your business can't get on its feet, if your business isn't taking off and it's not running ahead, it's probably because you're still stuck in the baby step phase. You're still stuck barely making any forward momentum. And when you fail, you're allowing yourself a pity party, and you're allowing yourself to sit there sucking your thumb and letting everybody pat your back and saying it's okay. And this is not going to fly if we're going to make a difference in this world. It's not going to fly if we are going to allow our children to be growing up in a space where healers and holistic entrepreneurs and people who are really advocating social change and spiritual change and all these amazing shifts of consciousness in our world, if you can't get your business up and running to really have legs to take off, our children aren't going to benefit from it. And that tears me up. So here's the challenge. I want you to fail hard, and I want you to fail fast. I want your business to get some serious legs. I want your business to be running, and know that you're going to fall, you're going to scrape your knee, you're going to hurt yourself a little bit. But it's part of the learning process. It's part of being an entrepreneur. And when you can embrace the failure, when you know that the failure is where you learn, that is where you really start to get confident and you really start to take off as an entrepreneur. So, in the spirit of embracing failure, I want you to share with me what has been your greatest failure, your greatest flaming pile of holy crap, this was awful, I can't believe this happened, and what did you learn from it? So below this video for Mindful Monday, share with me what was your greatest failure. I can't wait to read those, and join me tonight on the Yogipreneur Facebook page. We're going to be having a live streaming event at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, where for 2 hours we're just going to be jamming. It's going to be the Rocktober Jam Sesh, where we're going to really kick off the next 90 days of 2011. It's the last 90 days of 2011, and together we're going to start elevating this community to new levels of prosperity, to new levels of abundance, and to new levels of leadership by helping you take the actions you need to take today to make sure that your business not only gets really solid on their legs, but they're running on their legs. So that's what we want. So answer your question below. What has been your greatest failure, and what has been the greatest lesson from it? Can't wait to read them. Thank you so much.